Nigerians, are you guys ready? This is what to expect, in the Nigeria and Morocco clash tomorrow. You get, Eric Chell has come out to say that, you come up with a defensive approach to this match. And I think to an extent, we should approach this game with caution because this Moroccan side, they've kept 3 clean sheets in a row. And, they've not lost for like 20 consecutive match now. So they are a very formidable side. This is what we are to expect in this match. Morocco, they are very compact in defense. They are compact in midfield. They press aggressively for the ball. And when they get the ball, they hit on quick breaks. They play horizontal football, always attacking the wing, and they put in beautiful crosses, into the box. They have players like, El Kabi, that is very strong. You get. And now for the Nigerian Super Eagles team, we kind of apply, a midfield kind of possession-based football, vertical football, playing through balls, and our strikers they maintain, that fluid formation. Lookman, he can drift left, he can drift right, he can run through the middle. Same with Osimhen, same with Akko Adams, and the best approach the Nigerian team can use right now is play wing football to stretch that their compact defense, push them out of position, and then we hit them with that killer, pass, from probably from Iwobi or Ademola Lookman. And then we should be very physical. This Moroccan side are also very physical. So the Super Eagles should bring in their A game, in physicality. You get, we have to be very, very defensively, wise. Our left back, Oyemachi, and our right back, Usai Samuel, has to be, very, very attentive in this game because this Moroccan side they play with wit at all times. Players like Hakimi, can put in a very, very, killer cross, that can end the tournament. One mistake from the center back, from the fullback, will result to a goal. One negative for us Spygos right now is that our captain Wilfred Ndidi is going to miss this match because of suspension. He's going to be one key figure. The Super Eagles will miss in midfield. He does not really. You don't really start. Does not really cover what he does. He does a lot of dirty job. He does a lot of winning the balls. But if you do not follow him closely, you won't know what he's really doing. It's going to be a massive miss for the Super Eagles. This match is unpredictable, but the both sides are going to keep it tight. Morocco will keep it tight. The Super Eagles will keep it tight. One mistake will end this match. That's what I have to say. I see a 1-0, 2-0 scoreline. Both teams will not score.